Good evening, gamers. This is Christian Gamer Joe Lee. We're gonna play a game tonight. A little bit more on the, I guess, dark side, but I feel like it is something that is part of our reality as diseases and plagues and stuff like that. So I feel this is. I played this a few times. I feel this is kind of a little bit, for me, a little bit educational. Like, it tells you how viruses spread and everything, and it does tell you. I mean, there will be disasters. People are going to die here, so I'm giving you pre-forewarning. If you have kids watching this, you might not want to watch it. So that's just a warning. So I just wanted to give you. I'll put in the subject of something like reality violence or something like that. But anyway, this is labeled as an indie game, so this is going to be our Tuesday night addition to. I think we uploaded Lifeless Planet, I believe. Was there other indie games? So you'll get this and Plague Inc. involved and Lifeless Planet. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Okay, you start out with a plague bacteria. You have to unlock all these options. I haven't played enough to be able to unlock it. You can unlock viruses, funguses, nectar worms, parasites, prions, Nicolain viruses, nanovirus, bioweapons, simian flu, which is, that's kind of fun because that's through monkeys and stuff. Let's go ahead and just start with a bacteria, though. So you just go continue. We don't have anything unlocked for genes, so we can't add anything. Everything has to be unlocked. We're just going to start out as casual. Very basic. We're going to call this... let's call this PC Windows Crash. Let's call that PC Win Crash. Because that's a Windows crash that affects all the computers. Alright, so we're going to select a location of where we want the virus to start in. So, I'm going to start it in the US. Population of 316 million people, so we're going to start there. Alright, so some people are infected. PC Win Crash begins in the USA. PC Win Crash has increased in first humans weak and unspecialized. It must evolve using DNA to points to intact and act to more humans. So what we do is click on the virus, and then we can come here down to where it says disease, and we can try to evolve the virus. And you can go by the transmission, tons of different options. You need to get DNA points, and every DNA point you can add to it. You can see it costs 10 DNA points. I only have 2, so I gotta find something that's worth 2 DNA points. I don't have a great strategy. Like I've said, I've only played this a few times. So we're gonna go with the nauseous. Irritates the stomach lining to discomfort. Slight change of infections when kissing. So if we're going to try to make it a kissing virus, I guess. Alright, so we'll come out of here and go back to our world map and see what happens here. We can speed it up, as you can see, if you want to. That what would happen in real life. Plague Inc. is a hyper-realistic model of the world. Plan your strategy and evolve your disease according by spending DNA points. Now, the cool thing is that wintertime or at Christmas time, you can actually be Santa, and you can infect the world with happiness. And then you can do that with the basically with the monkeys, which is basically kind of based on okay, when it pops orange DNA, we're able to get DNA points. Pop orange DNA points that will randomly to get bonus points. So we gotta click on these. See, now we went to 4 DNA points. Planet of the Apes, basically, they kind of made one of that. So you click on it again, now we got 11. See, now we can come here, go, oh, we got 11 DNA points. So let's see how we can expect it. Now let's do coughing. So we can evolve coughing by 5 DNA points. So now it will infect by coughing. So that will be a higher spread rate. See, now we got another one that popped up, so you gotta click on it. Now we got DNA points up to 5. We're gonna let it go for just a little bit here, because I forgot to actually set the timer. So, there we go. Okay. Now, medicine in the U.S. slowing affection. U.S. is a wealthy country with a high quality healthcare to spread faster, you may need to evolve the drug resistance ability. Okay, so let's click on the ability. Now you can see we got 13 DNA points. Oh, see, there's another one, so let's get that really quick. Would do disappear on you. PC Wing Crash begins to spread. PC Wing Crash is spreading from person to person in the United States. Will grow exponentially. You control the plague indirectly by involving it. Okay, so now we can click here. And let's go here because we need to invest in making sure that they can't fix it by using drugs. Alright, so let's click on this. We'll add our DNA back up. So far, 22 people are infected. This gives you a very, there's the news up here. It gives you, this is very in-depth. Like I said, this is, you know, if you're not, I use it kind of for educational purposes for myself. Because, I mean, like I said, I'm looking at it like, how does the drug evolve? You know, I'm not looking at it like I'm affecting all these people. I know it's not reality. So, I know this happens all the day, but I'm trying to figure out what causes things. So, what I would like them to do is actually evolve the game into either you can be the virus or you can be the people trying to defeat the virus. I think that would be cool. But I know this is the whole point, is to make the virus. So to find out more about the country, click on the country and you would know more. But I don't need to know more about the country right now. See, I can click on that and get 19 DNA points. So I'll come here. See, here you can click on this, and each one you click on it will tell you it will strand hot and cold temperatures, which we do need. That's 12 DNA points, but we need to spread. We actually need to spread it more. So let's go into transmission. Let's see how we can spread it. Let's spread it by birds. 12 DNA points. And we have 19, so we'll evolve there. Okay, so now we just spread that by birds. Okay, we have blistering and painful. We got 7 DNA points, so that they'll pop, and that could also infect people, more people that way too. PC Win affects hundreds. PC Win crashes affected hundreds in the United States, increasing the chances an infected person will infect a healthy person, keep evolving your disease. So we have 227 people affected, 0 dead, because we haven't made it a very potent virus right now. And if I don't soon, it's not. See, here you go, fracking legal in UK. This is just the news, local news. So, we're, like I said, we're still spreading the virus. You can click here and see what different things will do. And you can look, let's look at the abilities. Bacterial increases bacterial shell to protect against all climates. We don't need that. We need to transmit it, so let's transmit it through 10 and 10, so let's just transmit it through the mosquitoes. Which is kind of scary right now, because, you know, with the, can't think of the 2 mosquito types right now, but there is 2 mosquito types right now. And I hear they are getting closer to a vaccination, I think. But we're in Illinois, and actually the one type of mosquito, I can't think of what it's called right now, but there's only been 2 cases down in southern Illinois, I think. Down by Missouri, or by St. Louis. Mexico has been infected. Your disease has increased an important step in becoming a plague. With a new country, it affects pop to the belt. We're able to get bonus DNA. So click the bonus DNA, puts it to 4, puts it to 5. PC Win has infected thousands in the United States. People are infected faster and faster. Alright, so we got 23,000 people infected right now. Alright, so we click on that, and we'll go to 8. So let's look and see what we can do here. Okay. Let's see. Inability to sleep. Let's evolve this one, though. We're going to cost 5 points, so we'll close that. Alright, so sneezing symptom mutated. PC Wing Crash had mutated and developed into the sneezing symptom without using DNA points. So we got a freebie there. See, but our DNA is only 3 right now, so we're not doing too great. Okay, so like I said, you can click on a whole bunch of different features and look, and that shows you how the world's doing. Gives you all the stats. I mean, if you really want to go into this, you can look and you can see where the disease is being spread through the water, through the airplanes. I mean, you can see the airplanes turn red when they're being infected. PC Wing Crash has affected more countries. Control where it goes by involving transmission in the disease menu. So we're up to 6. Let's click here. So we're up to 8 DNA points. Alright, so let's see. Painful lumps, which can spread the disease. So let's get involved with that. We just need it to spread as much as we can. Okay, so that spreads it, so we got DNA of 4 now. Gamers worldwide begin worshipping Helix Fossil. Okay, that's weird. It just gives you more random news. More infectious than TB. Wing Crash has affected more people than the world than TB. It's very infectious disease. So now we have 7 DNA points. So let's see what we can do with that. I feel like we should put it in... Oh, we can't. There are too many DNA points. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Abilities to leave them less productive. So that's good. Make them less productive. Alright, so now it's pop red infected bubbles, get DNA. Red infected bubbles will make you new country, pop them to get bonus DNA points. Alright, so we're up to 3, 6 points, 6 DNA, 9 DNA points. So let's see what we can do here. We can make it infected by livestock. That's so now we just infected livestock. That's a high one. Alright, now in Australia. So we click that, and now we're back up to 3 DNA points. There's one, there's one, there's one. 8. Now I got 11. Now I got 14. PC Wing Crash with more people than HIV. It's extremely infectious disease. More infectious than HIV. Oh, that's the same. New minor disease spreading. In a normal checkup, a doctor in the United States found a new disease which had begun named PC Wing Crash. It appears to be mostly harmless, but being infected further. Other countries also report the disease. Alright, so we got 15 DNA points, so let's go into symptoms. And serious fluid build and discharge from the lungs. People in cold climates especially vulnerable. Increase in temperature and severe dehydration, which can be fatal. 15 DNA points. So now we'll click on that, and we get 3 DNA points. First death from PC Wing Crash is confirmed in the United States. Bad luck or the beginning of something terrible. We have 23 dead now. 1,812, 2,000, 4,000, 9,000. USA is the first to instruct doctors to begin research into the cure of PC Wing Crash. Without greater further funding, it is expected to take a long time. Alright, 10. We're at 10 DNA points. So what we need to do is we need to see if we can invest in... we need to protect against all climates. Because right now, I think that's where we're being infected. Okay, good. So... Okay, so now we're up to 18 points. So let's put it in there. Hot temperatures, let's get in there. Alright, so there's one over here. 8, 11 points. Abscess symptoms mutated. PC Wing Crash has mutated and developed the abscess symptom without using DNA points. Okay, PC Wing Crash becomes scary. The more scary PC Wing Crash becomes by hurting and killing people, the harder humans will try to cure it. Remember this when involving your disease. Okay, so let's take a look at in our transmission. Let's transmit it by water. 12 DNA points. USA shuts down seaports. US has become the first country to try to limit the spread of PC Wing Crash by limiting access in and out of the country. Time will tell if this will work. Okay, we got 8 DNA points. 11 DNA points. Really, unless you have 10, you can't really do much. See, now we're popping all over the place. And you gotta do it fast because these little DNA points don't last long. Okay, so now we got 54 DNA points. 62 DNA points. Okay, so let's evolve it. Okay, evolve. Evolve. Okay, now we got 20 DNA points left. Okay, so there we go. So now we're popping up all over the place. Uh-oh, so, okay, more infectious than common cold. PC wing crash has affected more people is the ultimate infectious disease. All the red is infected people, by the way. PC wing crash is mutated and developed into paranoid system without using DNA points. Okay, so we got 80 points. So let's just go crazy here. Okay, I just studied in medicine, so they can't cure it so fast. Okay. Got 9 DNA points. Killed more than the Black Death. New statistics show that the PC wing crash has killed over 75 million people worldwide, worse than the Black Death. Fight the cure. There are 2 ways to fight development of the cure. Evolve aggressively, sometimes to destroy countries, more noticeable, or evolve cure resistance, less noticeable. Killed more than Spanish flu. New statistics show that the PC wing crash has killed over 120 million people worldwide, worse than the Spanish flu. So we got 26, 33, so that's good. Okay, let's evolve that. Alright, so we got 6 DNA points we can use. Alright, so let's check the transmission. See what else we can do here. Anything else we can really do? No, there's nothing we can do, so we just sit and watch now. People are dying in Botswana faster than the new people are being infected. They're starting to cure my disease, though. Oh no, I'm starting to... Turkey begins to break down. Normal life in Turkey is beginning to break down due to the PC wing crash. Cure research is starting to slow. New statistics show that PC wing crash is the deadliest plague ever. It's killed over 300 million people worldwide, worse than smallpox. Coma symptoms mutated. PC wing crash has mutated in the coma symptoms without using DNA points. Research doctors all around the world are completely focused on developing a cure for PC wing crash. Okay, we got 65 points, so let's focus on symptoms and evolve that. Okay. So let's check our abilities out here. What do we got? Okay. Here we go. Okay, we got 6 DNA points left, so can't do much. We're starting to infect less people. Spontaneous infections of Greenland. PC Wing Crush has somehow managed to infect Greenland. The cure for PC Wing Crush is 25% complete. No! They're finding a cure. Saudi Arabia's government. Sweden is first to fail in Arca to do the PC Wing Crash. No cure research can take place. Has fallen. So we got 68 DNA points, so let's get those DNA points in there useful or something. Okay, let's look at the transmission. Anything else we can do in there? Anything else we can do? Okay, not much else we can do, so let's just keep going. Hypersensitivity symptom mutated. PC Wing Crash has mutated and developed the hypersensitivity symptom without using DNA points. Thank you, I guess. Okay, so we're up to 29, 30. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Okay. Let's check the abilities here. Okay, so there's nothing else we can do, so we just sit and wait. Poland's government has fallen. There are no healthy people left in the world. The last healthy person on the planet has become infected with the PC Wing Crash. Okay. What else can we do? Okay. There we go. USA government has fallen. Spain's government has fallen. So now we'll spread it up further a little bit faster. PC Wing Crash genes manipulate. Scientists have introduced synthetic genes to PC Wing Crash, who researchers say that breakthrough will help cure efforts. Walking Dead syndrome combo. Insomnia and amnesia to walk into great tiredness. Scientists work on a cure for PC Wing Crash are less productive. By the way, we also got a locked on achievement. Kazakhstan's government has fallen. Alright, we got 21 points. So let's see what else we can study. We got 3 DNA points. PC Wing Crash to eradicate humans. PC Wing Crash has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few humans are dying in holes with low chance of survival. You can click on all the places in the world and see what's happened. Alright, so let's speed up time. We got victory. PC wing crash successfully eliminated all life on Earth. So then it shows you a little how long it took. It's 467 days. Got to 26% cure progress. Plague was a bacterial. Difficulty was casual. Genetic complexity was complex. Total score was 7,750 points. Share the news. No, we don't need to share the news. So then you can watch a little replay of all, you know, your destruction, but I don't really need to watch that. So we'll go out of here. So new gene discovered. So every time you win a scenario, you get new gene. The following new gene has been discovered and unlocked. The extra file and single player. So that is basically the game in a nutshell. So anyway, you guys can put in comments what you think about the game. I thought it was kind of interesting. I don't play it all the time. I just play it once in a while. If I have a feeling if I just play this all the time, I would just be depressed. So, but like I said, the cool thing is you can play it at Christmas time and you can share the happiness. And like I said, one thing I'd like them to do is switch it so you can be the people trying to cure this disease and then try to figure out how to cure it. But maybe that's just a totally different game altogether. Anyway, thank you for coming. I know it's a little bit shorter than our usual 30 minutes, but I hope this will balance out with the other one. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a taste of this one. Put it in the comments what you think about it, if you like it or not. Like I said, in the title, I'm going to put simulated deaths or something like that. Or simulated. I'll figure out how to word it. But alright. So, again, like, tweet, share, comment, donate if you can. Thank you very much for coming and watching my channel on this Tuesday. So, until further, Christian Gamer, Jolie out.